Good afternoon. On behalf of the Assembly of the Cuban Resistance, its organizations, and our respective exiled communities, it is an honor and a privilege to welcome Lech Walesa, a man who has dedicated his life to the struggle for freedom, democracy, and workers' rights in his native Poland and around the world. If there is someone who knows firsthand the suffering of our peoples, is Lech Walesa. He lived through the horror and oppression of his homeland and his people under a brutal communist regime and forged forward through the resiliency and bravery of his solidarity movement and the Polish people. At this critical time, now more than ever, we appreciate President Walesa's visit and support to the Cuban people in the island who have risen to demand liberty and the end of the communist regime that has ruled the island with an iron fist for 63 years, and who have called with a lot of courage for a non-cooperation national strike against the dictatorship, in spite of the unrelenting repression, imprisonment, and systematic human rights violations, including trampling upon the rights of Cuban workers. And especially, I want to speak on behalf of all those women, political prisoners now in Cuba, of all those mothers crying for their children imprisoned, repressed, and beaten in Cuba, and for the future and the dreams of those younger generations of Cubans that deserve to be free. In closing, let me reiterate that we are extremely thankful to you, President Walesa, for your support and for sharing your expertise on this very special day in which the United States commemorates Labor Day. We may speak with different accents. We may have arrived here from different countries. We may wave different flags, but today we stand together as one, with you, united under the sacred cause of freedom. Thank you, President Walesa.